Ready?
Coach, kind of what were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, obviously disappointing. I think the disappointing thing is we had 3 miscues that really led to a lot of their firepower, and we just can't do that against these guys. We've kind of hung our hat on pitching and defense all year, and they've kind of let us down a little bit here. Here tonight, without a doubt, let us down. Our defense let us down against Florida State in that first game in that last day there. So we just got to clean it up. It's coachable stuff, so it's stuff we can manage. You know what I mean? It's good. It's just disappointing because you want to go out here and play well. So good news is we get to bounce back and go at them again tomorrow night.
You mentioned earlier in the week that if you give them, a chance, they're going to kick the door down.
Yep.
They scored all of their runs with 2 outs. Is that frustrating? Does that show how kind of close you guys are?
Yeah. I'm just we had a pretty routine double play ball late that we kicked. I think that's life. I mean, it is. Bree had a couple little cues there. It wasn't on the bag, and then if you remember on the line drive she got, she threw away. That would have been the 3rd out, and those runs would have not scored. So you can't give a bit an error because you can't assume a double play. So yeah, I mean I'm not gonna. It's not Bree's fault. I mean Bree's made some great plays for us the whole year, right? So, but it's just those little things. You can't give these teams those type of opportunities and expect to win these type of games. So I thought our at-bats were actually. I was impressed with some of them. We hit the ball hard. They made some plays. We had some hits. Games like this, you can see. I mean, they only had 7 hits, but I don't know if we walked. Like they walked 6 times. So you give, the walks and the free chances and all the things. It's just too much to overcome against them.
What do you think of Kelly's day?
It's okay. Not. I mean, I think if you ask her, she would tell you she went very sharp, and then we didn't help her. They hit some balls hard tonight. We don't see that against her very often. So I would tell you that would be her first thing. When very sharp.
Do you know why John came out to visit her in the 2nd inning? I thought that was a little odd. I didn't expect that.
I think at times you go out there. He may have saw something in her mechanics that he just wanted to clean up. She wasn't very sharp. She wasn't doing something normal because she was missing on the opposite side of the plate, which is a telltale sign that something's off. So, just wasn't very good tonight. It just wasn't her best, and that's what it is. So
you faced Jordy Ball for the first time she was in the circle. How did just seeing her pitch tonight? How did you feel?
Yeah, competitive, good stuff, good changeup. The changeup was hard on video. It was a little harder to tell. The velocity maybe didn't feel as hard as I thought it was going to be, but the changeup was more devastating than what I thought. So you just kind of give and take. I thought we had some good at-bats. We've been working hard, and hopefully we'll get a chance to get her again.
And then,
sorry, go ahead.
And the environment the whole night, fireworks after the game. Did that play an impact on the game? Just all the crowd noise.
Nah, I don't think the crowd had any effect in this game at all. It's kind of a quiet crowd. I don't think they're not very crazy loud. You know what I mean? And it's kind of open, so it's not like it's on you. So I don't think the crowd had an effect. They had a great crowd. I mean, obviously sold out, and when they do something good, it gets a little bit loud. But it's not. I don't think it made us wilt or anything. You know what I mean? So, but the environment's cool. They got fireworks going, and I guess that just means it's a big game.
In that 3rd inning when OU really broke it open, I know they were having some lengthy at-bats, really kind of driving Kelly's pitch count up. How did you see that affect Kelly, or just kind of affect the game in general?
Yeah, it had a big effect. It's a good observation on your part. They had some, that Janet Johns had that one at-bat that is probably about 10 or 11 pitch at-bat, and then she hammered that ball, and I was watching their dugout, and it's something that we need to take a little bit of a, I'm a product of many coaches, right? We need to be a product of many programs. That's something that I saw there, that when she was fouling those balls off, they were good pitches. I was watching their dugout fighting with her, and I was like, that's championship right there. That's what championship type teams do, and they were locked in on every pitch, every fight, and nothing against our team. That's not what I'm trying to say. That's what you see. They're celebrating the little tiny things, and then she gets a hit, then the next girl hits the ball hard. I was like, oh crap. So that's what it does. It just wears you down, and it makes you feel like you have to put the ball in the perfect spot, and then you miss a bit, and you're a mess. So.
Have you made the decision on who's going to throw tomorrow?
Morgan Day. Yeah. We'll throw over.
The circle at the end of the game, two teams coming together. Is that planned?
That's something that they do. I'd seen that, so it was cool. I mean, that's what it's all about. Like I know we'll have some people that probably wish we don't do that kind of stuff, but these kids can express themselves, and having a prayer at the end. I think it's good stuff. It's healthy. It's what it's all about, and the game's over, and we'll be back here tomorrow. We'll be trying to win and fight. So
It didn't feel like to me that you backed down from Jocelyn Allo at all. Kind of pitched right to her. That the game plan all week.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna go at her. I mean obviously if there was a base open or something like that, we may pitch around her. But you walk her, and then you got Jennings next.
Yeah.
I mean you walk her, you got Lyons next. I mean so it's just. You can't. I mean, you gotta figure out a way to get them out. They're human. I mean, they'll get out. So a lot of times you tinker around a little much, and that's what happens. And then they make you pay. So we came here to fight. So that's what we're gonna do.
One more for Coach.
We noticed Tatum going back and forth between the bullpen. Was there any limit that you're going to put on Kelly to pull her or not?
I think we were getting close. You know what I mean? We're getting to a moment where it's close. There's no need to just blow her out when you're not in the game. But we talked, but we were good. So
Do we have Miranda available at all?
not sure. We'll see how she bounces back here today. You know, what I mean, she threw a little bit, so we'll see how she bounces back. So it's just day to day. It's just day to day. Like yesterday was a bad day. Here today was a little better day. So it's just kind of the nature of the beast.